Hi, it's Tom, a sales manager here at Nightknocks, and I'm sat with Harry, who's one of our investors. He's purchased into one of our assisted living developments, and he's kindly come in today to speak with us, discuss his experience of purchasing with Nightknocks. Thanks for coming in, Harry.
No problem at all. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thanks for coming in. So, really, just to get an idea about the process, really, what is it that kind of drove you to looking at a buy-to-let property in the first place?
It was actually the margin, the 10% they were actually offering. And when I looked into it, I thought it was too good to be true, actually.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
And I was too, because I already had a place which was giving me probably 4.5%, 5%. And the estate agent taking a chunk out of it, plus the expenses of renovation with everything going bad or replacements. So I looked into this, and I had to be, obviously I was going to part with a lot of money, so I had to be very careful. And I talked to quite a few people about it, and the main person I actually eventually got hold of is Adam. He put me at ease, actually, and he introduced himself to me and my wife. And he kept ringing me quite a few times about few properties that were going for. And eventually he came with a property that was in my price range. So I said, okay, I'll have a look into it. And because I thought it was too good to be true, I had to get my wife next to me, because I was, listen to this guy sounds genuine. And we talked, and she was impressed with him. And we were impressed with the whole situation of the about 25 years guaranteed rent payment. And he sent me all the details on email, and I looked into it. It looked too good to be true, to be honest, at the beginning. But eventually...
that's pretty common, because obviously when you see it, it's not something that's been offered many times before in the past. So understandable when people have the scepticism at first. But obviously now you've been receiving your rental payments. Everything seems to be going smoothly. So... happy?
I'm very happy, actually, because I've got no headaches with it, no estate agent, nobody in between, just the rental income coming in without any problems, no headaches.
Perfect.
That's amazing, actually. I personally would advise anybody who's got surplus money or money where they can get passive income, it's ideal, actually, instead of a bank, actually.
Perfect, yeah. And obviously there's probably multiple different companies that you've contacted over the years about different properties as an investor yourself. You've already touched on Adam, but is there anything in particular that stood out or made you go with Nightknocks as a company?
Yeah, I felt comfortable actually with him, Adam. I mean, I don't know. I've always praised him. I don't know why. Because I was so concerned about meeting somebody that I've never met and try to get myself knowing him particularly well. And then eventually he put me at ease, actually. I've tried a few other companies, but I didn't feel comfortable with them. But with Nightknocks and Adam, I felt comfortable. So I said, let's try this. And I'm quite pleased with it, actually.
Good. Yeah, we try and offer a broad range of consultancy on different properties in different locations. And the idea is to make you feel comfortable with the model as a whole, as well as the property, because it's all well and good as advising you on paper and sending you information, but until you're comfortable with it, it's hard to kind of take it any further. So would you say it's lived up to your expectations?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I was concerned at the beginning whether the rental payment would come in, but Adam, as he's mentioned, he started coming first a month, and it's been since, so it's no problem, actually.
Perfect.
I'm happy with it, to be honest.
Good.
I'd advise anybody, to be honest.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's one of our fastest growing asset classes. Obviously, we've been dealing with it for several years, but it's been more recently that it's been open to the individual market in terms of buying an actual just one apartment. Previously, you would have to buy the whole building. So obviously there was a limited number of people who were in that position, and now we've made it open. Since then, we've sold over £65 million worth of just these properties in the last 12 months or so. So it's been really popular. Really happy to see that you're happy with the investment and how everything's going. Plans to invest in the future?
I'm slightly short of funds, actually, but I'd love to have a few properties, actually, because this will be like a pension to me.
Yeah.
And which would be ideal, actually. I mean, if you guarantee for 25 years, even if I'm going to home or anywhere, like probably pension coming in, plus this income coming in, so something there to be looked after at the end.
Definitely.
So there's in that terms, it works very well.
Well, it's just so hands off, isn't it? It's designed to be that you can sit back, not have to think about the day-to-day, like dealing with the estate agents that you were previously dealing with for your other properties, getting the income coming in on a monthly basis, and as you say, enjoying part of a pension, a part of a retirement.
If I get surplus money, I'll definitely go again for another apartment, actually.
Brilliant stuff.